Madam. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, how are you? I think you are keeping well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today, I would like to discuss a grammatical item for the students of class 9 and 10. Okay? So, let's start our class. Here, dear students, let's start our class. Dear students, welcome to online class Haji Ashraf Ali High School. Here you see this is the introduction and I present a model content. Hasan Hafizur Rahman sir is the developer of the content, and as like my previous classes, I would like to share some points from an English grammar item for the students of class 9 and 10. Dear students, what are you seeing here? It means you see here two kingfishers is quarreling. Okay? Is it correct? Two kingfishers is quarreling. It means what is the wrong with the sentence? Here the correct form, two kingfishers are quarreling. It means here we have to use the right form of verb. It means we have to use are. Is not correct. So another picture, you see that the eagle is hunt the snake. Okay. Is there any mistake? What is the right form of the verb? It means here, what is the verb? You see, the right form of the verb is here, is hunting. It means the eagle is hunting the snake. Okay? So, our today's lesson is right form of verbs. Okay? So, learning outcomes is here. At the end of the lesson, students, it means you will be able to select verb for the gap, identify the position of S or ES, identify the subject and verb agreement. It is very important, you bear in mind. Apply the regular form of the verbs. It means these are learning outcomes. Here, a note for you. At the time of filling in the blank with right form of verbs, a student is to perform two functions at a time. It means you have to perform two functions at a time. What are they? Selecting appropriate verb for the gap. Selecting appropriate verb for the gap. And write the correct form of the verb according to the context. It means these are very important. Okay? So, dear students, to do the work easily, students should read the passage in time. It means you have to take time and again. And before filling the gaps, you have to select appropriate verb for each gap. Okay? Here, dear students, another picture you see, activities. It means fill in the blanks with the right use of S or ES with the verbs in the box below. It means I choose some verbs. Here, dear students, here you see pass, perform, go, push, like, teach. It means here a passage and you have to fill the gaps with using these words. Okay? Let's read the passage, and I uttered that before filling the gaps you have to read the text again and again. Okay? Here Messi is a world famous football player. He dashed to the playground regularly. Before going to the playground, he dashed all related activities, and he has a special technique to score goal. If one dashed the ball to him, he dashed the ball into the goal post. Okay, with a very exciting technique, and he dashed his friends how to score goals. Everyone dashed his technique very much, and I think you all are very much known about the technique of Messi. And now let's see the subject and verb agreement. It is very important. I show you a chart and you have to know, you have to bear in mind that what verbs are appropriate with which subjects. Okay, here I, it means in the verb to be in the present tense, you have to use am, and in the past tense you have to use was, and in the verb have to have in present tense you have to use have, and verb to have in past tense you have to use had. And we, it means you have to use are in the present tense, and you have to be verb is used here in the past tense were, and by this way you have to use the right verb with the subject. It means according to the subject you have to use such verb. It means these are verb agreement, subject verb agreement. Okay, here is the picture and how beautiful the scenery is. Understand? And sorry, another picture, you see there are two parrots in the whole of the tree, and you see that if the subject is plural, it means two parrots, and if the subject is plural, verb will also be plural. It means it is very important form. If the subject is singular, you have to use singular verb, and if the subject is plural, you have to use plural verb. Okay, here you see some pictures. There are three pictures, and fill in the blanks with the verb below according to the subject and verb agreement. And it is some verbs for appropriate using. Here the text, and I think you can easily use these verbs according to the uses in my chart. It means according to the subject verb agreement. Okay. So, dear students, you see that a picture, two pictures here. In the first picture, we see that by this time I have finished 30 kilograms of breakfast. It means here it is an action, and here is we see that he has completed 5 miles at a stretch. Okay. So, here you see that have, and here you see that has, and another word, verb, finished, and here you see that verb is completed. It means you have to know that they are verb 3. They are verb 3. It means verb 3, verb past participle form is used after have and has in present tense. It means here you see have, you see has, and you have to use V3, verb past participle form. Okay. So here you see that verb past participle form is used after had in the past tense. It means in the case of past tense you have to use past participle form after had. It means you have to use had after a past indefinite tense. Here another point, if, dear students, if last, yesterday, ago, long, since, or any past indicated phrase is available in the sentence, the verb will be past. If last, yesterday, it means these words you have to memorize, or you have to know these past indicator words, and in this case the verb will be past. Here you see, if there is just, already, recently, yet, ever, lately in a sentence, it will be present perfect tense. It will be present perfect tense. Here you see a gap, fill in the blanks, and you have to use the right form of the verb. Here the passage, and you have to read the passage and then answer according to the points, according to the rules, some. And there are, and these words are appropriately used in the text. It means the answer is here that have you ever seen, it means V3 because here is ever, and the wave of the sea, No, I dash never seen. It means V3. So before the here we have to use have seen the wave, but my brother has visited many waves. It means you have to use present perfect tense, has plus V3. Already, it means it is also an here indicating, and you here you see that when you find already in a line, you have to use V3. It means so already I have seen the spring. I told you that I dashed waterfall last year. It means here you see that had enjoyed. It means past indicator word is used here. So I told you that I dash, here you see which had represented a nice view. It means here it is the indication of the past. So you have to use had plus V3. But in the indication of present, you have to use has plus V3. Okay. So I would like to give you SWR homework. It is another passage, and you have to fill the gaps with using these words from the box and using such points. I think it is not very much hard for you, because it is very easy for you. If you know a subject verb agreement, if you know some indicating words, and I think it will be very much easy for you. Okay, let's finish today. Dear students, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.